Hello and welcome to the Devil Cyborg Podcast. It is episode 10. We have made 10 of these now, and I have no reason why I'm still here. Today I have a great guest for our 10th episode. It's an anniversary of sorts. Who knows? 10, why not? It is someone who has been in the Internet Wrestling Discord since last summer. She is an awesome hand. She's my tag team partner, and the woman who I have the utmost pleasure of calling my girlfriend. It is Angel. Welcome.
Hey.
Hello, Angel. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks.
So, you've been a bit scared of going on the podcast, just nerves and all that stuff, haven't you?
Possibly.
Possibly, yeah. But yeah, it's nice to have you on, because I was planning this like from ages ago, but I didn't actually know when I was going to pull it off.
Bless.
Oh. But you know what? We'll kick this podcast off with the usual question: how is life and everything at the moment?
Life is pretty good, pretty well, yes.
That's great to hear. Anything especially good that's been going on?
Well, I'm just working full time, earning the money. I've
That
got
wonder, yeah.
stuff to look forward to, you know.
That's awesome. Of course, your full-time work, you've shared it with quite a few of the Internet Wrestling Discord. You work in a second-hand video games, DVD and CD shop.
Yeah.
We won't mention the name because, of course, other second-hand video games, CD and DVD shops are available.
Mine's
But
best.
you okay there?
Yep.
Awesome. But yeah, you've been working there since how long now?
I've been working there for over a year now.
Damn. And you became full-time like 2 months ago now?
Yeah, like a good couple of months ago.
Yeah.
I started full time.
And full-time work has to be fucking stressful, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've spoken to you privately, and I know you do enjoy it sometimes.
Yeah, it's a great place to work generally, but there's just some people, they are so
Oh,
weird.
some customers.
Some customers.
Ugh.
No, like some of the stuff is weird.
How so?
So with working at a secondhand kind of entertainment store, there are movies of all kinds, including adult ones from time to time.
That's very lewd.
Mm-hmm. And when it was probably about a couple months in, so I knew what I was doing, but I didn't know how weird people can be.
Yeah.
So, I was like, okay, can I help? This person brought over like about 4 or 5 DVDs. The adult one was obviously hidden,
Yeah.
and I was there like, okay, this is my first one to sell to someone ever.
Oh wow.
So, I'm not going to judge. I'm not even going to put a face or anything. I'm not going to do anything. Just going to grab the DVDs, try and get this customer done with so I can serve other people.
Yeah.
So I grabbed all of his DVDs because like we have all the actual CDs in the wall so people
Yeah.
don't steal them. And what happens next when I'm just putting all of the DVDs into the cases? This person leans over the counter and whispers, "Do you like hardcore?" And
God.
honestly, I don't... it was so weird. I just didn't know how to react. I was still like, KN. But
Jesus.
I didn't really give him much of a response. I was just kind of doing like a bit of a weird nod to kind of show I'm listening, but I'm saying no at the same time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I get customers like that, and then there's
Jesus.
just the
I mean,
people who sell stuff who's like obviously like a thief.
I mean,
because they still do stuff.
you
Huh?
do work in like the retail zone, which is like there's two retail zones in the home city. There's the nice one, which is near the coast, and it's very nice, has all the sparkly things. And then there's that the road, we'll call it the road, which isn't as nice as the other one.
What?
Should I name names of places or not?
Sure, okay.
Okay. In Portsmouth, there are two basal retail areas. One of them is Gunwharf Quays, which is near the coast, and it's really nice. It's got really nice stuff. Restaurants everywhere. It's fucking nice.
Yeah.
They've got Nando's there. It's awesome. On the other hand, on just around about like a 10-minute walk away, maybe 15 minute, there's Commercial Road, and it's not as nice as the Gunwharf.
It's not as nice, but it's still pretty good.
It is pretty good, yeah. But
It's called the affordable shops.
it's affordable shops, which mean you get affordable customers.
Lovely.
Lovely jubbly.
But with my shop, it's even cheaper. So some of the stuff are literally like 50p.
Wow.
So very cheap indeed.
And you get a discount off of stuff, don't you?
I get 15% off.
And you've used that a bunch of times, haven't you?
I've used it mainly to buy myself some games, yes.
Yeah, 'cause you have a PS4, don't you? You've got a PS4.
Yes, I have a PS4 indeed.
She's a console. You're a console player.
Yeah, I'm not one of these PC Master Race people.
Oh, you just made some enemies. But what games do you like playing on the PS4 the most?
Oh, probably the kind of indie games, sort of like the Journey collection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I remember I played that with you, and the Journey's just a really fucking good game.
It's got such a nice soundtrack, and then there's like the quality of the gameplay and the graphics. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
And do you have any other good games you play on the PS4?
There's the well-known Horizon Zero Dawn, which I love to play. It is great. Again, the graphics and the soundtrack are phenomenal.
You went into Horizon Zero Dawn like with like 2 feet stomping in, and I was like, oh damn, because like Horizon Zero Dawn's a very big adventure game, and like you were fairly new to like PS4 and stuff, so I was quite surprised you got in there really well.
Yeah, it's like I saw it and I just like this gameplay is really nice, and I just dove head first.
Just don't dive headfirst into your TV screen. Let's go.
Sometimes I wish. Depends what's on.
Jesus. Oh Jesus. But yeah. That's the name of the game. There's also another game which you play on the PS4, which I play with you most of the time. Mortal Kombat X or 10 if you're Roman.
Yes, indeed, it is a great game. And I won't be ass at it. Huh? What?
I beat you all the time.
You what? You want to try and complain about that?
No, I'm saying I beat you all the time.
No. I whoop your ass most of the time.
Really? Oh
Yes.
no! Everyone who doesn't listen to it is going to agree with you. Everyone who listens to this is going to agree with you.
Well, because I don't lie. I don't lie to people. So.
Fuck, you're right. Oh no. I've come out worse in this situation. Oh no. Shit.
Yeah, so basically I whoop his ass all the time, and
God.
I don't even know any moves. All I do, like, I am the type of person to button bash. But, like, while I'm button bashing, I figure out moves. Like, I figure out, like, the combos while I'm button bashing, and I just carry on doing that. That's how you win.
I just noticed I accidentally muted myself.
Oh my god.
10 episodes in and it's still unprofessional. Jesus.
How did you mute yourself?
I think I just my arm just went across my like little device thing on the lead, which has like a mute button and like a volume thing, and
Oh, right.
somehow I think it just ran across and just went and just turned off, and I was like, oh fuck. I will say I do love playing as Cassie Cage against you because you can never beat Cassie Cage.
No, that's because you did story mode with her. That's the only reason you know how to use her.
Sure, yeah. But we'll move on to something else, and something else that is also on PS4. Let's go to Netflix. Why not? Let's go to Netflix. Any TV shows which you're watching right now, or have just finished watching?
At the moment, I'm watching Black Mirror.
Season 4, right?
Not quite.
Ah.
I'm basically watching like from the first season all the
Oh,
way
yeah,
through.
you do that a lot. You just go through each one, just like, oh, okay. So the new
you
season of
got
Rick and Morty is out, so you know what that means. We're watching from season 1, episode 1, baby.
Well, yeah, obviously you got to get yourself into it. You just can't dive into like the new season, especially if there's like a whole storyline behind it.
I mean, I dove straight into Brooklyn Nine-Nine season 5, so.
How dare you? How goddamn dare you?
It was available in America, I was gonna watch it. Oh.
Mm.
But yeah, what intrigues you about Black Mirror?
Some of the stuff I started watching it about like, a couple of years ago when season 3 had just come out,
Yeah.
and I found it really intriguing because every episode there's a completely different cast,
Yeah.
so you don't see the exact same people. But one of the episodes, it was actually filmed in the place that I used to live,
Oh yeah.
and like when I saw it, I freaked out because I recognized the place. I was like, "Holy shit! Why do you want to film in such a shit place?"
I was about to say, describe your real hometown in one word.
One word: dodgy.
Dodgy.
Yeah.
I thought you were just gonna say shit, just outright shit.
Well, true, but like it was okay when I lived there, but then it's just gone downhill.
Hmm.
But like last time I visited, it was of not this summer, but like last summer, I think.
Alright.
And I was just sat in basically a huge park called the Rye,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just sat in a bit of the field, and
Yeah.
there was these thugs who had like this like massive butcher knife, and they
Oh.
were just playing around with it, like just trying to be all kind of cool and like thuggish. I don't know, but
Huh.
they threw it up in the air
Oh.
and lands straight next to me, the blade into the ground, and I'm just there like, okay, we're gonna go. I
Oh,
don't know about you, but
Jesus.
I'm going.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, so that's one of the many times I've almost died.
Jesus Christ, damn.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you.
Thank you.
I thought what I was about to do was when you went up in the air, and I thought you were gonna say, you just land on one of those heads, something like that. Would've
Honestly, I
stopped
wish
the
it
problem.
went into one of their feet.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. It chopped off my toes!
Oh my god, my pinky toe!
What am I gonna stub on now?
Oh my god.
But going back to Black Mirror, what is your favourite episode?
My favorite episode. It's the last episode of season 3, and
Remember, no
it's
spoilers.
about. Yes, warning, there are spoilers.
Warning. Oh no, don't spoil.
So I'm not gonna try and spoil it, but I'm just
Okay.
gonna say what it's about. So, like, all the normal bees are dying. So what scientists have done, they've made like little robotic bees,
Alright.
and it's like they're like AI,
Mm-hmm.
and but someone hacks into them and starts controlling them, and they this person who's hacking them, they made a Twitter trend about it.
Alright.
So it's like they'll type hashtag die and then a name, and then whatever one's most trendy that week, that person dies from the
Oh,
bees.
right.
And it's just really intriguing.
Intriguing, yes.
Because after I watched that, I was thinking, it's like, this is such a real possibility because like all the bees are dying in that lot. And then a few months go by after I've watched it, and I see news articles saying about possible robotic bees. And I'm just there like, nope, I am not gonna be going through
Jeez.
this. This is not happening. Nope.
In that episode, did any of the robotic bees at any time say, "You like jazz"?
Unfortunately not,
Ah,
but
that's a missed
that would have
opportunity
been
by Charlie Brooker.
true. But that would have been very funny.
Yeah, that would have been actually.
But I would have just taken it out, like taken the immersion out of it
Hmm.
because it's like a really tense episode. And I won't say the ending, but Jesus Christ.
Hmm.
Wow.
But yeah, is there any other TV shows that you've watched as well?
I
Actually, can I suggest something for you to talk about?
yes.
Because I know you really enjoyed Glow, which is technically a Netflix show about wrestling. So there,
Yeah.
wrestling fix. Woo.
Haha.
Haha, tricked you.
It means gorgeous ladies are wrestling. It's based in the 80s,
Mm.
and I lived for the outfits, honestly. And I remember when I was watching it, and there was like it kind of zoomed onto a TV,
Yeah.
and it showed a match with like one person, and then the other person was Hulk Hogan.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like 80s. Oh yeah, you're not meant to speak about him, blah 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 blah. But yeah, he was on the screen, and I was there like, oh, I should tell you about this.
Just like, hey, it's Hulk Hogan. Devil would be really interested in this bit.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you really enjoyed that episode, that TV show, or season, I should say.
yeah. It was actually really good. It
Yeah,
was.
because I know quite a few actual wrestlers appeared on that show.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna quickly find something because there's one character um, from that who I'm just gonna quickly find. I don't know how easy it will be to find, but hey ho. Um, no mind, it's gonna be very difficult to find, maybe. Let's see. Um, but yeah, yeah. Who's the standout performance of that all
Of the show.
of the show? Yeah, who performed really well?
Ooh. Like you're asking this for me who hasn't watched it in ages,
Oh, true. Yeah.
but I think like the main antagonist of it done a really good job.
Yeah, Alison Brie, isn't it? Yeah, she's
Yeah,
really good. Yeah.
and her Russian accent's great.
Also, I found out who it was. It's a character called Tam Dawson.
All right.
She is played by a wrestler called Awesome Kong.
Ooh.
She used to be in the WWE, but quit because I think she was pregnant or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, all good. So I'm trying to pick up now on what we can talk about now, because in honesty, I'm not very well planned for this. But you know what? I'm going to go into the first game we ever had, ever had on the podcast.
Oh.
Oh. Your fucking reaction, I fucking love it. This this is called Quick Descriptions. I'm very bad with game titles. Please don't kill me. So Angel, I'm going to give you a name of a IWD member, and you have to give a 1 to 5 word answer No, yeah, 1 to 5 word answer. Basically, a short answer to describe that person.
Okay.
One word would be preferable, but if you do need to extend to multiple, that is completely fine.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll start off with someone in Devil Cyborg Podcast history, episode number 1, Kondo.
My son.
There we go. So, hopefully the aim of the game isn't too vague. So, let's start the clock, even though there is no clock. Iris.
Cutie.
Big Hog.
Big hog. Spanish?
Spanish.
Spanish.
Oh, Spanish!
Oh my god.
I know he likes to ban people, but hey ho. Jesus. Let's see who we can pick out from this. Remy Hadley.
Cool dude.
Cool dudes. Jake.
Aussie.
Oh, just judging by his nationality, Jesus.
Whoops.
I'm trying to pick who else. Who else would you talk to? Ivy.
What, Ivy?
Is it Ivy? I call him Ivy.
Really?
Yeah.
I say Ivy.
Pretty stupid now.
Oh my god.
Is that your description? I call him Ivy.
Another cutie.
Another cutie. Awesome. Let's see. Reminarch.
Who?
Rem.
Who?
Okay, he's Wyatt. He's Wyatt. He's the one with kind of the hair. He's a Wyatt with the hair. Jesus. And I wonder why I'm so shit at writing essays. We'll skip that one. I'm trying to think of who you know because I know there's. Oh, okay, here's one. Stego.
What is it? Stego.
Let's go Stego, yeah. There's one word I want you to say, but I know you're not going to.
Stegosaurus.
Ah, no. I thought you were going to say nerd.
Actually, let me change my answer.
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, let's go for the next one. How about Baku?
Club.
And final, no, not finally, Beef.
Beard.
I fucking knew you'd say beard. I
Well,
knew it.
either that or I was going to say Munchie.
Oh, fair. I think beard is probably the better description because Munchie would be a very odd thing. What do you think of Beef? Yeah, he's Munchie. And I'm never talking to you again.
It's like, okay, goodbye forever.
And finally, and this is gonna, this is a tough one for you. Gore.
Gore. Irish.
Just going for the race card again.
Okay. Alright. I'm sorry.
I'm joking around, you know that.
God.
Yeah, that was Quick Descriptions, the worst titled podcast game in existence.
Hope I didn't offend anyone.
I'm sure someone will take offense. Probably Ivy will probably take offense to me calling him Ivy, but who knows?
Only way we could find out is just asking them is like, how do you pronounce that?
Hey, Ivy.
Because like
It's pronounced
yeah.
Ivy, right?
Because the actual name is like Ivyster. So like shorten that as Ivy.
Oh, fair enough, yeah. You make a very valid point there.
Thank you.
Oh wait, I have one more person for you to describe.
All right.
Devil.
Runs.
Fuck's sake. Just run away from describing. Oh, fuck you. uh, um, but yeah.
I kid. You're
Oh,
Harry.
oh, thank you. But let's move on to something else now after all of that. And we're going to move on to music, because on 31st of March, we're seeing a band, the O2, aren't we?
We are indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Which band is that, Angel?
It is a band called Fall Out Boy. They originate from Chicago, Illinois, and they began in the summer of 2001.
Yes, they did. Where did they meet? You know this one.
Music store.
Wait,
Bookstore.
it was a bookstore, yeah. Wait, this is a bookstore.
Hang on, this is a bookstore.
Yeah, this is a bookstore. And in honesty, Fall Out Boy plays a big role in our relationship, which is a very odd thing. And this is where I'm going to go storytelling mode, because we basically got together because of Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
Which is very odd. Like,
it sounds weird out of context, but then like once you explain, then people find it rather sweet.
okay, let me just get my storytelling glasses on. It was the summer. No, it wasn't the summer. It was the autumn of 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I just need to make sure that's correct before she beats me up for it.
Before I accidentally whip your ass.
Accidentally whip my ass, yes. Because people can do that accidentally, apparently. I
can.
For fuck's sake. And I had met Angel for the first time at college. This is college, it's in years 12 to 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard because
there's like American viewers.
Yeah, there's American viewers.
I don't know how to cooperate there.
Ages 17 to 18. No,
like
16 to 18.
Yeah.
Ages 16 to 18, went to college. And we met for the first time ever through friends, basically. And I found out that you were going to see Fall Out Boy at Bournemouth. And so was I.
Yeah.
And you had VIP to meet them, and I was fucking jealous of you. And basically it kind of spiraled from that. We got to know each other more, and I asked you out in the lobby after the show ended.
Yeah.
Because I was in seating and you were in standing, so couldn't have done it during the show.
Right front and center because I got to meet them and then I got to go in before everyone else did.
And I was center on the balcony, center front row balcony.
Nice.
Beautiful. And I was above Fall Out Boy technically as well.
For the one song they did, the acoustic for.
Oh yeah. Lovely.
Lovely indeed.
But recently, Fall Out Boy released a new album called Mania, which also coincides with the fact that they might be doing the main theme for WrestleMania, people. And you've listened to it a fuck ton.
Basically, this last week or so, basically since it's come out, I've listened to it.
How many times have you listened through the album?
I can't say it's been too many because it's only like a 35-minute album.
Yeah.
So I could literally listen to all of it within the day.
And your favourite song, I believe, is Heaven's Gate?
It's one of my favourites, but...
one of your favourites.
Yes. Yes.
You're one of those people.
I think my favourite song has got to be Stay Frosty Royal Milk Tea.
It's a very fun name for a song.
It's a great name for a song.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I think my favourite song is probably The Last of the Real Ones, which, of course, if you watch Discord Wrestling Entertainment, people in the audience, I'm not addressing you here, Angel, but people in the audience, if you watch Discord Wrestling Entertainment when it wasn't on hiatus, Angel's theme was The Last of the Real Ones for the last season.
Indeed it was.
Yeah, you didn't watch the show though, so... Actually, you watched it once. You watched it once, didn't you?
I watched it a few times.
I'm actually touched now. I didn't know.
Yeah, I've watched it a few times.
Well, I feel like a dick now.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, they delayed the album as well, which was quite annoying.
They delayed it by 4 months.
Yeah.
They did. It
Which
was meant to be released in September, but it only just came out. So
that's a good fucking album.
it was worth the wait, definitely.
Yeah. When the singles came out, I was a bit like, oh, is this actually going to be a good album? But it ended up really good in the end.
Yeah.
I've listened to it at full twice, I think. I listened to
Got to listen to it more, man. Got to listen to it more. You're seeing him in March. Got to listen to him more.
I listen to other music. I can't just betray my other music.
You have to because you're seeing them in March.
I've got playlists, man. I've got playlists.
So do I. So do I.
But yeah, that's all fun and something else because you're just a massive fan of like the emo scene, aren't you?
You could say that.
Uh, and of course, I think it was last year, Paramore released a new album.
Yes, they did.
Did you enjoy that?
It was a very good album,
It was
yes.
a very good album, yes. And I had the pleasure of seeing Paramore live. I'm sorry, don't kill me.
Mm.
She told me before this episode started, don't try and trigger her. You
Hate
okay?
you sometimes.
You okay with that?
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
um. Yeah. What's your favorite band is Fall Out Boy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite song by Fall Out Boy?
Out of all of their songs,
Out of all their songs,
are you fucking
I'm
kidding
trying
me?
to pad runtime here.
You can't just ask me what their favorite song out of all of their stuff is. They've released 7 albums,
Yeah.
and you're asking me to say one favorite. But if I had to and give it like a valid reason, it would be the song "The Phoenix," which is from Save Rock and Roll, which they released
Yes.
in 2013.
Jesus, you're a fucking Fall Out Boy connoisseur.
Of course. And it's my I would have to say that's my favourite song because that's what the first song I listened to them. Yeah, and that's what got me into them.
Nice. I got into Fall Out Boy around about 2005, but you know, whatevs.
Shut up.
I'm the true music hipster.
Don't even test me.
I know I shouldn't test you. Don't you dare test me.
Don't you dare!
Oh, you don't know how tempted I am. Just do the New Day. Don't you dare be sour.
Well, it's a bit late now. You've done it, haven't you?
Collab for your world famous tag champs and feel the power. It's a new day, yes it is. So yeah, I have no life.
No shit.
Screw you. But yeah, I'm looking at the runtime we've had so far, and at this point, I'm struggling at getting ideas. We've got like over 5 minutes left.
Yeah, you're a great host, aren't you?
Okay, I'm sorry, but normally in the podcast we talk wrestling, and wrestling is actually really good because you can discuss that for a long time.
I am sorry about that.
But you know what? I'm gonna force you into a wrestling discussion. Who's your favorite wrestler?
I hate you sometimes.
I know you do.
Finn Balor.
Why do you like Finn Balor so much?
It's because like in the roster, like he's got 2 outfits, like he's himself, and then he's got Demon, hasn't he? So
Is that the only reason why he's your favorite wrestler?
Mm, yes.
Are you sure? Is it not? Are you sure it's not about his looks?
I'm not going to say yes because that would be very shallow of me.
Shallow? What do you mean?
What, like, liking a wrestler just because of how they look?
I mean, it's Finn Balor. You can like. I mean, if you don't watch
Wait,
wrestling and you like him over your looks, that's fair enough.
Did you not hear what I said?
No, I didn't. What did you say?
Did you not hear what I said?
I didn't hear no. What did you say, Angel? What did you say?
I said you can grate cheese on those abs.
For fuck's sake. Is it extra mature cheddar? You can grate.
Oh, definitely like vintage cheddar.
Ooh, very, very nice.
Very fancy.
I'm in a fucking laughing fit now. Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is there any other wrestlers who enjoy?
Ooh.
Well, for the 2 pay-per-views I showed you, actually no, 3.
The pay-per-views you made me stay up till 4 a.m. watching.
Okay, I'm sorry, but you fell asleep during Jinder Mahal and Shinsuke Nakamura, so
Whoops.
actually so did I. So
You can't talk
everyone fell asleep during Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura. It was a bore fest. But who do you like the fancy of?
The fancy.
I have no idea. My English is very poor.
And you're at university.
I do computer science, not English.
Yes, but you still have to know English.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
Not to read.
Number 3.
Number 3!
The good old Simpsons references.
Simpsons movie.
Mwah!
Mwah.
In the Dimmadome. Hi, I'm Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Hi, Doug Dimmadome.
That's very odd parents.
Yes. But when I heard dome, Dimmadome.
Dimmadome.
Dimmadome. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, you watched Great Balls of Fire last year, you watched Battleground, and you watched SummerSlam.
Oh, which SummerSlam?
Yeah. I fell asleep at your house while I was watching it.
I'm just trying to remember this now.
Let's see if I can help you remember. SummerSlam 2017. So on SummerSlam 2017, we had do you remember the match where Enzo Amore, we don't talk about him anymore because of what he did. He was in Shark Cage.
Oh yeah.
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 Okay. You watched SummerSlam.
Yeah, you made me watch a little tiny man with a weird beard, like, oil himself up and take his clothes off just so he can squeeze out the cage and then get pummeled. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fired from the WWE now.
Cool.
Under rape allegations, but you know.
Yes, I heard.
Okay. You keep up.
Yes.
That's nice.
Well,
yeah.
no, well, I'm in the IWD. People are going to be talking about it. That's the only way I hear it.
That's basically how you get your news. It's just like, is someone else talking about it? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Glad the little shit's fired.
Ooh, damn.
He was annoying.
He was annoying, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I am right.
But yeah, out of the matches you've seen, and you probably won't be able to name them because you're not very good at wrestling, what was the best match you've seen so far?
Me not being good at wrestling is just because I don't really like wrestling that much.
Yeah. Is there not a match you liked though?
There's probably matches I've liked, but I just can't name what they were.
I know one of them wasn't the Punjabi prison match.
Everyone fell asleep during that.
I didn't.
Really?
No, it was fucking amazing. You had a massive bamboo structure. Like, someone falling off the top of it into a table, and the Great Khali returning for no apparent reason, then disappearing the next night. It was perfect. It's the definition of clusterfuck wrestling.
I fall asleep easy.
I know. I know.
I know, sweetie. I know.
That's sweetie.
Sweetie.
Sweetie. I know.
I know.
But yeah, I think that is where we're going to cut the podcast off for today. Unless you have anything to discuss anymore.
Not really.
Well, very, very nice. Thank you.
There we go.
Huh?
Well, there we go.
Well, there we go, yes. So yeah, thank you for being on the podcast, Angel. It was very nice to have you for episode 10, probably the most stupid podcast episode we've had so far, and probably the most unstructured.
Thanks. I can't wait to hear my terrible, terrible voice.
You never get used to it, trust me.
I'm not used to it till now, anyway. I've never been used to it.
Oh, bless. But yeah, and to all the viewers listening to this right now, God knows why you're here, but thank you for watching, actually. It's great. It's great to be at episode 10 and still getting views. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to the podcast today. And Angel, would you like to say goodbye to everyone?
See you guys.
Goodbye.
I'll see you in therapy.
Yeah. I think that sums it up very well. Good night.